Hello, everyone. Welcome to the penultimate round of Norway Chess 2022. And also, we have just arrived in Singapore. On Monday, we're going to have this closed tournament here, GM Invitational in SG. The top seed is Adiban. Hopefully, it will do better here than Sharjah Masters. Okay, it's a 10-player round robin. There will be 5 players also from SG. Some of them are hunting for their norms, and 5 invited players. Irene Skandar from Indonesia. We have Win Zoltan from Myanmar, James Morris from Australia, and who else? Okay, Adiban, of course, from India. All right, it will be exciting. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But for now, let's take a look at the highlights of Norway chess round number 8. And it's Mamedyarov's win over Vishy Anand. Okay, Mamedyarov stops Anand's amazing run here in Norway. But he himself also is running for the title, as he's only half a point behind Magnus Carlsen going into the final round. Okay, let's check it out. Anand was white. He went e4. Mamedyarov goes for e5, knight f3, knight f6. Okay, we have the Russian game or the Petrov defense. A solid approach, especially for black. Now you're going into the home stretch. Okay, it's better to play solid, of course. So knight takes e5, d6, knight f3, knight takes e4. Typical Petrov. Some players here, okay, in the game, Anand went for bishop d3. He went for a fight. If Anand wants to draw here, queen e2 is simple. Yeah, queen e7 and then just d3. We could see this mostly against GMs capturing queen and all, and go on to draw. But Anand wants to fight, which is a nice sign. Knight f6 castles, bishop e7, rook e1. Okay, castles, bishop f1. We only have one open file. Okay, for both d5, d4, and symmetrical. Knight on f3, pawn on d4 and d5. The only difference is the rook on e1 and the rook on f8. Bishop is also on f1. Rook e8, c4. And then strikes the middle. Okay, here bishop g4 was played, of course. If you take on c4, it only allows the development of the bishop and the pressure on f7. Okay, you cannot go bishop g4 here, huh? Because there's bishop takes f7. If you go king takes f7, there's knight e5. This is a typical deflection. Yeah. Knight and queen to the bishop. Okay, so bishop g4. Knight goes to c3. Knight c6. Normal developing move for both. Takes. All right. h3, bishop h5. a3 was played by Anand. And here, Mamedyarov played a novelty with knight takes c3. Previously, Grishchuk versus Duda. Duda played queen d7. This was 4 years back. And Grishchuk went for g4, bishop g6, and then developing move, bishop d2, and went on to win the game. This time, Mamedyarov went for knight takes c3. Okay, takes on c3, bishop d6. Bishop e3, queen f6. Okay, that was the main point of bishop d6, to clear the way for the queen, pressure on f3. Bishop e3, queen f6, bishop to d3. Black here played h6. White will be better if you take that knight on f3. All right, white will get double pawns on f2 and f3, but it will be an active play for white now with his 2 bishops. He will play c4, control the middle. We have rook to b8, pressure on that pawn on b7. Yeah, and if you go b6, there's some c5 threats. Okay, so h6, preventing that g5 square. g4, bishop d6. Okay, that was the point. Yeah. If earlier you don't have g6, there will be g5. So king g2 takes on d3, takes on d3, knight e7, bishop d2, knight g6, and you don't see this often in classical games, where A strong player, a former world champion, blunders in just one move. It's a very big one. Anand played queen b5 and then resigned without even waiting for Mamedyarov to make that move. The question here, why did he resign? And the answer to that question is, I know you find it, this brilliant queen takes f3. After king takes, knight h4 is a checkmate. The knight delivers a checkmate with the help of the bishop and the rook on that e file. Right. That's it. 3 is a mate. Mamedyarov checkmates Anand, and Mamedyarov now is half a point behind Magnus Carlsen for the title in Norway. Magnus has 15 after beating. Who did he beat? Right, he beats his opponent in the Armageddon, so he gets to 15 points. Now Mamedyarov is half a point behind with 14 and a half. Previously, okay, in round after winning in round 7, Mamedyarov with 11 and a half. So winning this classical game, he gets 3 points. This is a different scoring system here in Norway. When you win, you get 3 points. You draw, you get a half. No, sorry. For draw, you go to Armageddon. If you win the Armageddon, you get 1.5, and if you lose, you get 1 point. So that's it. What's a strong game? Okay, what a big blunder also by Anand here. That queen b5. I think he's tired. It's not so easy. 52-year-old Anand, round number 8. Normally, this last 3 rounds is very critical. When you're young, you still have the energy, but when you're getting older, it's tough, especially the last 3, and you're playing all this strong GMs. Yeah. It's mentally draining and physically exhausting. So you can understand why Anand blundered with queen b5. It's mental tiredness. It's part of the game, though. All right, so that was it. Pretty nice win by Mami. Now he's lurking behind Magnus and Norway. All right. So that was it. Congratulations to Mamedyarov. And we will also continue our coverage for the last round of Norway chess tomorrow. All right, this is Coach Oliver saying hi in Singapore. And thank you so much also for supporting our channel, Charles Max Chess and Charles Max Entertainment on Facebook and YouTube. Stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye from SG.